Now let's see if we can draw a triangle if instead of sum of the remaining two sides, difference between the remaining two sides is given to you. Okay, so again, one side is given. Let's draw that side. BC is given. Now AB minus AC is given to you. Instead of AB plus AC, what is given to you is AB minus AC. And again, angle B is given. So angle B is given, we drew that angle. Now AB minus AC is given. Let's draw this as AB minus AC. Let's draw this BD. BD is nothing but AB minus AC. Now, using the same logic that we saw earlier, let's say this side is B, let's say point A is somewhere here. It will be along this BD, correct? Because this angle is still constant. A has to be here. That means this BD is nothing but, if you look at this figure, AB minus AD. BD is nothing but AB minus AD, correct? But we know that BD should be AB minus AC. That is what is given to us in the question, right? AB minus AC. BD is AB minus AC, which means from this point A, if I draw AC, like I drew AD, if I draw AC, both of them should be equal. How can I get them to be equal? The method is exactly the same as before. How will you get them to be equal? If you fold it, right, what you're doing is you're basically taking an image of AD and it should coincide perfectly with AC. That means you need to draw a perpendicular bisector to CD. Because you know any point on the perpendicular bisector is equidistant from the endpoints of the segment, right? Any point on the perpendicular bisector is equidistant from the endpoints of the segment. That's why you get it this way. So you will join CD, draw a perpendicular bisector of CD. Wherever this perpendicular bisector intersects ray BD, that is going to be point A. Reason is simple. Again, these two triangles are congruent. That is why we get AD equal to AC, because these two triangles are congruent. Same test again as previous case, SAS test. Common side, these two are equal because perpendicular bisector, and these two angles are 90 degrees. That's how you'll draw if you know the difference between the two sides, if AB minus AC is given to you, right? In this case, AB was greater than AC. Now, instead of AB being greater than AC, what if AC is greater than AB? You will say just repeat the process on the other side. You can't do that because angle B is given to you, right? Ideally, you would have repeated the process on this side, right? Instead of constructing on this side, you could have constructed on this side. But that's not possible because you don't know angle C. You know angle B, right? So what is given to you now is AC minus AB because AC is greater than AB. What we did in the previous case was took this as BD and BD was AB minus AC. How will you draw now? See, just because AC minus AB is given to you, let's say AC minus AB is given to us as 2 centimeters because AC is greater. You already know a process of construction. If AB minus AC is given to you, can I not convert this to AB minus AC? If AC minus AB is 2, we can write it as AB minus AC is minus 2. Correct? How will you construct? What does minus 2 mean? Minus 2 means instead of taking 2 on top, you will take 2 below. Correct? Everything above x-axis positive, everything below x-axis negative. That's one way to think of it. So that's what we are going to do. And then the process remains exactly the same. You have ray BC, angle B is given to you. Now, instead of measuring BD on this, just extend the ray to the other side and measure BD here. Why? Because BD is minus 2. So you measure BD here. Now we'll follow the same process. Correct? If I take the point A to be somewhere here, if I take point A to be somewhere here, this BD is nothing but AD minus AB. Correct? You can see it in the diagram, AD minus AB. But we know that this distance is actually AC minus AB. That means AD should be equal to AC. How will you get AD and AC as equal? Join CD, draw the perpendicular bisector. Wherever it cuts this ray is point A. Procedure remains exactly the same. Correct? Procedure remains exactly the same. The difference is literally this. Instead of having BD on top, you have it below. If AB is greater than AC, you will have this figure like this, BD on top. If it's less, you'll have it below. It's not a different construction. It's not really case 1 and case 2 and 2 entirely different constructions. It's not. The only difference is in one case BD is positive, one case BD is negative. The rest of the process remains exactly the same.